I'm Porson, and I kick scrotums with my totems at ESGN Fight Night.
Welcome back to Fight Night.
Crip. Savjz has won a game.
Yep. Took the Murlocs of all decks.
When you are on a losing streak, the best thing you can do for yourself in Hearthstone is to play a Murloc deck.
I've actually thought about that. Isn't that exactly what you did in the last ladder reset? You lost like a bunch of games with Hunter. You brought out the Murlocs and you started kicking ass?
Yeah, I mean, if you're on a losing streak, didn't I just say that? You like repeat what I say back to me? When you're on a losing streak, you bring out the Murlocs.
You had the Elite Tauren Chieftain for the extra Murlocs.
Yeah, and it worked once, and it was just glorious. Wow. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, so, anyways, right now we have Realz going into a Shaman deck.
Yep.
It's tied up 1-1. Let's go ahead, jump into game number 3.
Jump in it.
Jump in head first, because
Murlocs.
It's Murlocs, man, and we don't want to miss a thing. All right, Crip, here we go. This,
you're gonna have to write the Murloc opener for me, because I'm just not educated in such advanced mechanics.
The Murloc opener?
Yeah.
Well, what you want is cards that cost 1.
Oh.
And maybe a card that costs 2, possibly.
Okay. Is that like that?
Yeah, no, look at that. See how he has 2 that cost 1, 1 that costs 2, and 1 that costs 3? Mm-hmm. Awesome hand.
Okay.
Does it matter what they are? No, not really, no.
Okay.
Flame him, you really like him, though. He'll be your very first play. So a very strong hand for him. And looking at this hand, for his opponent, not as good, but okay, getting better, getting better.
Okay.
Lightning Bolt, Rockbiter Weapon, and Feral Wolves, pretty strong.
With that hand, you'd actually use the Lightning Bolt first, wouldn't you? So you could Rockbiter when you're on 1 mana again, and then you have the Feral Wolves and the Overload drops, or the Feral Spirit.
Yeah, that's definitely one way you could do it, unless you wanted to. Well, I guess he doesn't have the coin, so he can't coin out the Feral. So I would definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Use that first. Yeah,
Well,
looks like that's
another Tide Hunter.
Well, that's a lot of Murlocs that we're going to be seeing.
Well, we have to see a Lightning Storm, I think.
And look at this. He's actually going to go ahead and attack with that Rockbiter. That means we're going to see the Feral the turn after.
No. I think that was the wrong play, actually. I think the Lightning Bolt was better. It didn't have a 2-play.
Well, looks like we're going to have a couple Murlocs spawning here. Now, this means he can coin out the old Murkai.
Yeah, what am I thinking?
Okay. It looks like he's going to coin out the older Murkai, perhaps, if these Feral Wolves come down. But I think you might consider playing Unbound Elemental here. Because, like, if you just...
And then you Feral...
You Feral and Lightning Bolt the next turn, and you can actually really start removing stuff.
Yeah, you know the hay. That's good.
He's he's just making sure that...
This is actually one of my favorite maps. There's so much stuff to destroy.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. The bucket is my favorite piece to destroy. What's yours?
Favorite piece? I don't know. It's just like a journey for me, you know?
Yeah, you just go around the map. What do you normally destroy first? I normally get the crates.
Yeah, I start at the bottom right or at the top right with the sign.
Okay, oh, the sign's always fun. You know what my favorite thing to do on stream is break 2 windows and get the other one tap from breaking and not touch it.
Wow.
People go crazy.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Well, that's a decent draw, the Murloc War Leader.
Yeah, he has actually so many options. This is an insane hand. You know what I think I would like here is the...
War Leader, Coin, Grimscale.
While that does a lot of damage, I wouldn't mind seeing the Cold Light Seer either, because you have to be looking at this and saying, is there a Lightning Storm next turn? And by playing just the War Leader, you could get in trouble from it. But he's going to go for that damage push. And going to trade a little bit on the way as well. A lot of damage being brought in. Now, does he draw a Lightning Storm? No, a Lightning Bolt, but still, this is pretty reasonable to have the Lightning Bolt.
Yep. The Grimscale actually gets some kind of value buffing one of the Murlocs, so it actually kills something. And then Murkai will kill the other something.
That's right. Yeah, we should be seeing that Murkai most likely drop down. Like the Cold Light Seer, definitely like an option. I don't really like it though, because you leave a wolf on the board.
Yeah.
But this does bring him into that situation again where a Lightning Storm is good.
Tide Hunter, Cold Light Seer next turn.
That would be amazing. If he doesn't remove old Murkai, that's like almost just game right there.
Well, he has the option to remove Old Murkai or do nothing, so I think he was going to remove Old Murkai.
No, he could make a totem. Oh, I was joking.
I guess he really wants Fire Elemental the next turn, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, unfortunately for him. This is, oh god, when he sees this, he's just gonna, I gotta turn around and look at Realz. Oh no, I can't see him from here. Oh.
No, the hands did not go up in the air at least.
I'm surprised because that is a 7/4 Old Murkai, and I mean, this is not a good situation. The DogeHouse guys all making Murloc noises at the moment.
Okay.
Realz just getting out anything he possibly can at this point.
Well, that was a decent turn. You get a Lightning Storm, and then you get a spell damage totem for it. Well, there's a spell damage totem for it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Leroy.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a pretty good one. Let's see. So that's a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you tap here, try to get a Soulfire.
Yeah, I think you definitely tap, and you probably just go Arcane. Because the odds of him getting enough up to stop anything is like almost 0.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lightning Storm.
Whoa. I really feel like he should be soul tapping before he attacks anything.
Well, I think he wants to not get Lightning Storm too hard. He wants the Mortal Coil because he's playing the Arcane Golem. Oh, there's Soulfire.
Well, there it is. Cool.
Goodbye.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
And that's how you play Murlocs, Crip. I know you were wondering.
Oh, whoa, it's not over yet.
Oh, is this the counter BM from Savjz? And with the feet up on the table.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Okay, that's how you do it, I guess.
That is how you do it. The insults repaid in full.
Now let's
oh
see
my
if it,
god.
Let's see if it bites him back, because it did to Realz.
It certainly
did. Lose the next match.
Karma is real, Crip. Let's go over to the couch and see what these guys are talking about.
How did you feel about your hand, your starting hand against Shaman?
I mean, it doesn't get any better, I gotta be honest. Like, it was just perfect. I can't hope for anything better. I don't think there was much he could do in the end. Like, yeah, I think I played it perfectly, but the hand was so good that it was really tough to mess up, really.
And what did you feel when he didn't kill the Murkai?
I had it, like, yeah.
Yeah, this matchup is mostly like hard for Murlocs, right? This Shaman is pretty hard.
Yeah, well, you're the expert. So if you say it is, then I believe it. And I think it's a pretty difficult one, and I'm really confident for the last game. Now, having beat the Shaman, I think my chances against Druid will be even better.
You did very good, and I really hope that you will come up with the win in the end, with the Murlocs. Doing good.
Thank you.
Win this. Okay. Jan, how did you feel about the Murlocs doing it?
Oh man, I was so scared after his first hand with the Murlocs and in game 2, where he just had the shittiest hand ever. But yeah, now he got reward. Like I don't know, Realz just threw the game because he didn't trade the Murlocs. It's his fault that he lost. And then Jana was rewarded after his worst hand ever with the best hand ever, and pretty much crushed him. And now, because of him throwing out the counter deck against Murlocs and losing, now he has to go with a weaker deck, which makes Jana more of a favorite to win this now.
That's right. And Max, were you happy when Jan did the Leroy Jenkins impression?
Holy man, I'm happy. I just hope this guy loses, because that was like insane BM in game 1, so he really deserves to lose now. And his BM is super unreasonable because he plays like shit.
Do you think like he's more BM than A-Cup?
He takes it more seriously. Like, he's super competitive and takes it seriously. We're just joking around.
Okay, that's right, guys. Let's win this.
See you after the break for more Fight Night.
People say I'm lucky. I don't know why.
This just in. Nymphs makes leprechauns cry.
ESGN TV's daily news. Just watch.
If you don't play Hearthstone, you should really just shut your mouth and reevaluate your life. Fight Night.
Welcome back to Fight Night.
All right, Savjz now up 2-1 with this wonderful, wonderful Murloc deck, and he's going to be going up against the last deck of Realz.
Has Savjz ever been at 2 wins before in one of these matches?
I don't believe so.
Wow.
Wait, no. Didn't he go to the full set against Koyuki?
I don't know.
I think
it's been a while.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he went to the final before. But here he is. He's 1 game away from winning, and he's going up against Realz's Druid deck, which is quite strong.
Well, it's a Druid deck. It has the cards that most Druid deck have, like Swipe and the rest.
Like Swipe and the rest. And you know what? It has something else that's actually really interesting, which is Sylvanas. So something that I wasn't really expecting to see in it.
Well, it's not going to help against the Murlocs.
What if you steal Old Murkai? What is Murloc going to do then, Crip?
All right.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into this game.
It's going to steal like a Grimskill Oracle. It's going to leave that shit alive.
Murloc just never texts. Like, no! All right, here we go. Keeping that Ancient Watcher in the Wrath. Pretty good, strong opening hand. And a second Ancient Watcher, if he draws any sort of Taunt Giver, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, but if he doesn't, it's going to be pathetic.
That's true. Yeah. It's the flip side of that coin. Whereas here, not the best hand, but not completely terrible yet. We'll see what he draws on the next turn. If he draws like a Bluegill Warrior or something, that could be this could turn out very nicely for him.
I was thinking maybe like Knife Juggler or Tidehunter.
Yeah, so that would be fine too. Yeah, any one of these things.
The Bluegill will probably just die.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's going to coin out Wrath, and I think that's actually a completely fine play.
Really?
Yeah. You don't think so?
When I have 3 2-drops, I like to coin on 3
like to wait
for
one
the
more
double
turn.
2.
Okay. No, I can totally see that. But the thing is, I think there's no rush in getting these out just because you have no enabler yet. So for me in this situation, I don't mind it.
Well, if you had the Knife Juggler, and that's pretty good 2-drop, by the way, and the, I don't even know what the Murlocs are, but the 1-2 that's annoying as hell sometimes, you'd probably Wrath the Knife Juggler, I think. So.
Yeah, Knife Juggler is like the prime kill target other than, well, this guy, the War Leader. And here he goes. It's time to go to face for Savjz.
The Watcher fails to absorb a knife.
That's right. Ooh, the Sylvanas coming in hand, a Black Knight, a Tink Master, and a Force of Nature. It's not the best hand. Well, he's got that Ancient Watcher.
Yeah.
And he can drop that. And you know what? Here's the thing. With 2 Ancient Watchers out, they might absorb some knives eventually.
Yeah. There's another one.
Oh, my. All right. I'm kind of liking overall what's going on here for Savjz. I think a Bluegill Warrior
Voidwalker
is okay. Oh, he's just going to play the Cold Lights here. That's going to give a lot of additional health here to the War Leader.
So it doesn't die to Swipe.
And that's pretty strong, I have to say.
Get that knife-absorbing technology in there.
Well, 2 knives do get absorbed in this Ancient Watcher. If he wins this game...
Wow, there's the Swipe.
Wow. Well, I guess that was a pretty sick play, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right now, Realz is probably feeling very, very sad, I would say. What would you do here? Like,
well, there is that option that's not seen on the board that we talked about some time ago.
The concede button?
Yeah.
Go into the options and turn the volume off. Like, I think here, I would actually just Tink Master for a 1-1 on the War Leader. Because, I mean, other than that... You're taking so much damage, and the Swipe gains you no real position. It kills 1 minion. It's like, which one do you want? Do you want the Knife Juggler? Do you want the 4/4 Murloc? Like,
kill the Voidwalker.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
No, if he does it to the Voidwalker,
direct swipe on the
I'll give you $100 if he does that Voidwalker right now.
As hopeless as his game goes, I think if I go over there and tell him to split it, you'll end up paying me.
Would.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for you, or luckily for me, that's very unprofessional and you can't do it. So we're just going to sit here and watch what he swipes.
Damn.
All right. I mean, you could swipe the 4/4 and then hope that you draw a swipe the next turn. You could Tink the War Leader and just really, really hope on that one. I mean, all of them are hope-based.
5/5.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, that's the same amount of damage he's taken anyways, right? Because it gives a +2 to the other Murloc. Ugh. You know, I think right now he's just so sad. You know, even... I'm looking at this hand like Black Knight. I guess there's a Voidwalker out, maybe.
Yeah, value.
You watch, he's going to draw.
He did tink it. Oh, Squirrel.
There you go. I think that was probably the most worthwhile play there. Well, probably going to see a life tap here. Maybe attack with Squirrel into the 2/2 and do a Mortal Coil. That's a pretty good play.
Well, if you get a dagger on the 2/2, you can coil it.
And, well, I don't know, man. This is looking so bad for Realz. If he doesn't draw, like, a Defender of Argus or a Sun Fury or something.
Wow.
Look at this Knife Juggler of Savjz. Oh, my God. This is actually crazy.
Wow.
Well, he can't play that this turn.
No more soul firing now.
Well, he needs to draw a card, too, and just attack. And this is not going to go well. Even if he draws, like, an Argus, I don't know if that's enough. Oh, my God. He needs a spell power Starfall right now, or whatever, Starfire. Alright, he's down to 11.
Starfire that he's looking for, by the way.
No, Moonfire. He needs a Moonfire right now. No, well, I mean, he gets a big taunt, but that doesn't really do anything. Gonna go ahead and try to clear this board a little bit. And it is starting to get cleared up, but that's still 3 damage out there. And there...
It's gonna be 5.
Oh boy.
He's just barely off lethal, really.
Yeah, that's 4/5.
I think this hand is just about to be played.
You think he just plays the whole thing?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I mean, both swipes are gone. And that's...
no, that's just the one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyways, all of this has enough that swipe isn't going to do anything. He does have... well, no, that's not going to do anything either. Realz right now knowing that he is basically dead. See what he draws.
Certainly dead, in fact.
And that's it. Savjz takes his first series at ESGN Fight Night.
Wow. Matching Trump's record. That's pretty impressive.
Well, you know what? He got his first win, and it was with Murloc's 3-0. A really nice and very, I would say, Crip, impressive victory. Well,
yes, Murlocs, sure.
Let's go over and hear from the players.
Nice, very nice.
That's not the deck I was planning.
You win games with Nimshed it.
Out of all the decks, that's like the one I never think about. That's so good, like edge out.
Alright, I'm joined by Savjz, who won his first ever match here at Fight Night and also sent it to the ace match, tied the series 2-2. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like on top of the world right now. Like I finally edged out it, so I'm not this worse than Trump. Like it's 1 and 3 for both of us right now. So it's 1 and 3 is still not like the best thing ever, but I'm so happy I won this one. 0 and 4 would have been looking kind of bad.
And you won playing a Murloc deck, and Artosis was talking a lot about the validity of the deck and how he didn't feel like he got good RNG playing it, but you were able to pull back, even getting a really clutch hit. I think Nimsh already talked to you about it. It really feels like in the end, as much as you had some bad opening starts, it felt like you really managed to pull through in the end.
Yeah, in the last 2 games that I won, I think that with the draws given, there was nothing Realz could really do, so I don't think that. But the first Murloc game, he missed but enough about that. But the last 2, my draws were so good, I can't complain. Like, luck was on my side there, and I think that I played it flawless and no mistakes were made this time.
Who do you want to credit most with the Murloc decks? Who convinced you to include it into your repertoire? Because that's not really a deck we expected from Savjz.
That's tough. Okay. This guy right here.
Nimsh, on behalf of your teammate, what does the win mean to you?
What does the win mean to me? Oh, I'm so happy that Yana was able to take down this game, and we are now tied with Managrind 2v2, so I'm really looking forward to the ace match.
Talking as if he's going to play. All right, get out of here, Nimsh. Congrats again, Savjz, on your win.
Thank you.
So good.
Yes.
So I'm here with Team Managrind and Realz, trying to mourn the loss of the decks that have been slaughtered by reckless Murlocs. How does it feel to be run over by those creatures, followed up by some knives?
Really, really, really ridiculously awful. Definitely, you know, I got destroyed. The Murloc horde was too much, and you know, I very possibly could have won game 2, and I got a little bit greedy, and my eyes got big, and I thought I had him closer to dead than I did, and should have taken a little bit longer to evaluate, and maybe could have come out with a victory there. As it turns out, I didn't, and he just steamrolled the next 2 games.
Have you guys considered adding these ferocious creatures to your arsenal of decks?
We have. We just tested, you know, both Murlocs and the more standard aggro Warlock pretty extensively, and found that the
like 10 hours Artosis style extensively.
Pretty extensively,
okay.
And found that we liked the aggro Warlock a lot better. It was a little more stable, and it helped with some of the other matchups that the Murlocs tend to struggle with.
There was another pretty fun moment in that matchup when he returned the BM favor to you with the stalling Soulfire finish. I know it must have felt good to initiate this interaction, but how was it to have it returned back to you in the next game?
I mean, it stings a little, but I'm sure it stung a little when I did as well, and it's all in good fun. And
why is it that
it seemed appropriate, the appropriate response from him.
Why is it that you gave him the satisfaction of conceding early? Were you not able to hold on the full 2 minutes?
Was it 2 minutes previously?
It was pretty close. You were going to time you out and have him take another turn, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I knew he had it. It didn't matter.
Oh well. Murlocs. What can you do?
So Savjz grabs his first win in a much-needed victory for DogeHouse to tie it up and send it to the ace match. Tomorrow night, once again, for the 2nd week in a row, we're going to see what happens in the final match of the entire series. See you guys tomorrow night.